Hi, I'm Don. The lovely Miss Rebecca is behind the camera, and Mr. Noodle is wandering around somewhere down there. Tonight, I thought I would show you some of my non-human ships. I had planned on doing that, and then the regular fleet of skeletons later on in another video. But I thought I'd put them all together because there just aren't that many of those. First of all, here we have an elven warship. You can see how it has the beautiful painting, all that down here. And this is the prow of the ship with a dragon head on it. You can see that from the pirate ship that apparently killed a elven warship earlier. Now here you have an elven merchant ship, and you can take the sails off. Oops, maybe not that one. And you can see the scroll work on the inside of the deck and the ship's wheel and whatnot. You see a lovely swan it has for a prow. Anyway, this is a merchant ship for the elves, so that they can do and trading and whatnot with the other elven, or with the human kingdoms. Now the next one in line is the Dwarven ship. Dwarves are a somewhat militant group, so really their warship is the same as their merchant ship. So you can see they've got 1, 2, and a third cannon in the back, and large steam wheels and the like to propel themselves with.
You got a string on your.
Picked that up on a band-aid. Anyway, you can see that. I'm very proud of this one. He came out well. And you can see the row of cannons along the side. Now next, we come to the undead portion of the video. Here we have Charon's Ferry, as it would go through the underworld. And you can see that it's got the ghost of a hero here, and the ghost of Persephone going to live with Hades, and all of the souls in the river are rising up to try and convince Persephone to let them come back. And here, of course, we have Charon and a few soldiers inside the cabin, as it were. And then next, we have a shipwreck. So this one I finished quite some time ago. And as you can see, this isn't quite the serious ship as some of the others are. This one I painted the soldiers. You can see various skeletons and whatnot. You can see a fellow up here at the top. He's obviously had a little bit too much to drink. You can see another one climbing to the top so that he can have a little something to drink. You can see one throwing another skeleton in a barrel over his side. And here you've got the skeleton cannon. You'll see some of those again later. There's the captain back in the back there. And I had purchased a shipwreck from one of the companies and added a few pieces of balsa wood to make the decking extend out, because it came in 3 pieces, and make a skeleton pirate ship. This was just really for show and laughter. But then when we got into the campaigns, the first of the skeleton ships, Mr. Gannon painted these, or printed these for me. The 3D printing guy, Tom Gannon, good friend of mine. And as you can see, it's It's got a single sail and a
what is that?
single sail and the old-fashioned crow's nest. I haven't put the new one on it yet. And I fashioned a prow spike for the front of the ship. And you can even see that it's got a skeleton wheel for the ship. You can see the decking is all skeleton as well. And they enjoyed that one so much that Tom printed me out an even larger one. This one he actually did the rigging on, which kind of defeated the purpose because I can't really do sails for it because of the rigging. But, you know, what the heck, I can still use it in the game. And you can see it's made much larger bones than the human skeletons and whatnot. You can see it's got the giant bird skulls. And I'm not sure what these are, maybe horse skulls in the back for giant horses or so. But it's a wonderful ship. You can see it's got cannon ports here. I haven't installed cannons on them yet, but we'll see what we can get around to that. Now over here, we have a underwater golem that's made from bits and pieces of ships. And as you can see, it has a skeleton for a driver, and it's got a harpoon to use as a
You didn't dust that off, did you?
And it has a cannon that it can use for its other arm. I thought that was a great little miniature. And it even has a cursed idol on the back of it. And a tiny little cannon up at the top, which I just really thought that was cool. Had to get it. Now over here, as you can see, I didn't have a crew for the other two skeleton ships, so I bought a crew for it. Haven't gotten around to painting them yet. This is the first one I got. He did get painted. He's a Wraith Gunman. And then here we have the second acquire. This was from Etsy, and it's a skeleton musician group. And you can see the violin, the I guess Mexican with the sombrero. You can see the Scotsman with the bagpipes. There's a rock and roll skeleton banging on the guitar. Oh my God, this one's got a
accordion
squeeze box, and this one has a bass drum or bass guitar or
cello.
Bass fiddle, as my mama used to say. Anyway, here you can actually see the crews that I bought for him. And captain, of course, you have the classic drunken skeletons. Then you have the skeleton crew that's burying a chest of treasure. Here's some other skeletons of note. Here's one that has been tied to an anchor and dropped to the bottom of the sea. And you can see the rest of the skeleton crew here, some of them with knives and swords, some of them with flintlocks. And here is the number of cannons that I bought for the two skeleton ships. Again, not finished. Now back here is something that doesn't really go along with the rest of them, but I wanted to show it off too. And this is a Mexican army that's marching on the Alamo. And they're all skeletons. You can see the commander and the flag and the cannon back here. Then we have the soldiers marching forward with the bayonets ready. And then here you see the soldiers marching forward to get in the fight. Anyway, I'm Don, Miss Becky, and Doodle. Just thought I'd enjoy showing off my miniature collection to you, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you soon.